Now to high school football, a big matchup in Goodhue tonight as the 4-2 Wildcats hosted AAA's top-ranked Lake City Tigers. First half, Wildcats down 3-0, but not for long. Malachi Parker makes a man miss, gets to the outside, and then says, "See you later." It's a house call for Goodhue as the Wildcats jumped out to a 7-3 lead. But on the ensuing kickoff, the Tigers turned tragedy into triumph. Matt DeMars fields the line drive kick, takes it right up the middle, finds a seam. All of a sudden, he's off to the races. It's a kickoff return for a touchdown. Lake City now up 10-7, not looking back. Later in the half, same score. Lake City's Justin Wohlers gives 10 cents to Zach Dather. It's an absolute dime for the touchdown. Lake City would go on to take a 24-7 lead. Still in the half, Goodhue tried to get back in the game. The Wildcats give the ball to Parker. He bounces this one to the outside and nearly takes it all the way to the house. It's a massive gain for Goodhue to set them up in the red zone. Then a few plays later, they found the end zone. Ethan Mathies pounds it in from short range. Goodhue now down 24-13, but when the dust settled up in Goodhue, Lake City rolled to a 59-40 win. Justin Wohlers had 3 touchdown passes. Tigers running back Chris Ryan ran for 188 yards and 4 touchdowns. Lake City closes out the season next week against Cannon Falls. Now to high school soccer, 3-seed Mayo taking on 2-seed Century in the Section 1 3A semifinals. First half, no score. Spartans on the attack. Tim Persons feeds it ahead to Cole Forsthofer, who goes down in the box. The referee called a foul, so the Spartans were awarded a penalty kick. On the PK, Mayo made Century pay. Jonas Muse buried it in the back of the net. Spartans up 1-0. Later in the half, same score. Mayo doubles its advantage. This time Muse volleys the ball out of the air. Nothing the keeper can do. Mayo now up 2-0, but the Panthers would respond later in the half. Century comes up with the steal. Then it's Max Comfer one-on-one with the goalie. Max goes low right. He scores. Century have the deficit. Panthers down 2-1 just before the end of the half. The Panthers nearly leveled the game. Rivaldo Pena off the crossbar. Century down 2-1 at the break. No goals were added in the second half, so Mayo beats Century 2-1. The Spartans will face Lakeville South in the section championship. The Cougars beat the Lakeville North Panthers 3-2. In Section 1 AA, 4-seed Austin upset top-seeded Winona 1-0. The Packers will play 2-seed Byron for a state berth. The Bears beat Faribault 1-0. In Section 2A, Pine Island Zebroda Mazeppa beat Triton KW Hayfield 8-0 in quarterfinal action. Now to the girls' side, here are the scores from the Section 1 3A semis. 4-seed Century lost 1-0 at Lakeville North. In the other semi, Farmington beat Lakeville South 2-1 on penalties. So Lakeville North and Farmington will play for a section title. In Section 1 AA, the KASSON-MANTORVILLE Comets rode 2 Keeley Narvison goals to an upset win over Winona. They'll face 2-seed Byron for a section title. The Bears beat Red Wing 2-1. Section 2A started quarterfinal play tonight. Top-seeded Lourdes advanced with a 9-0 win. They'll face Pism, who beat Mankato Loyola 7-0. And on the other side of the bracket, 2-seed Fairmont beat TCU 19-0. That means they'll face Stewartville in the semis. The Tigers beat Cannon Falls 8-0. And that's Leah Sports on this Thursday night. We'll be back after this.